Okay, we are live and welcome. Okay, gotta make sure the volume is up so you can hear me. I'm Sherry from Spiritual Magic Journey, and this is your weekly oracle card reading for June the 16th through the 22nd. Yes, we're almost through the month of June. We're just going to dive right on in. I'm going to ring the bell, ask my spirit team to step forward to assist me with this reading. This week I'm using Spirit Messages by John Holland. We got our beautiful pink, yellow, and light blue hearts. Let's see what is coming through for you guys. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. I'm sure everyone's relaxing today and eating. Lots of joy and spending time with your families. All right, let's see what's coming through for this. Straight. That'll be card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So just take a deep breath. Relax, let your intuition guide you. Choose a card or listen to all 3 messages, and we will see what messages want to come through. I won't keep you long, on this video because I know you want to do your own thing and relax. So let's get started. Let's see what we have for our pink heart, our first card, and it is Intuitive Nudges. It says intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we can possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and divine spirit. So this is all about intuitive nudges. You know how the universe kind of want to push you in a certain direction. Sometimes when you don't want to go, it takes those intuitive nudges, those changes. Let's see what page this is on to get us to kind of go in a different direction, so to speak. So 48. Sending all the signs and synchronicities that you see every day. Sometimes you can't figure out exactly what they mean. It says this card comes forth at this time because we here in the spirit world hear your request for an answer, only to seek guidance from us, but also to listen to your natural intuition that is sending nudges. The answer is already waiting for you. You were born intuitive. Everyone is. As life has a way of adding ever increasing layers and years of responsibility to your physical world, it's often hard to peel back those layers so you can feel, sense, and know when the answer arrives. We ask you to trust and embrace what you are physically feeling as your body works in partnership with your intuition. Be aware of your dreams, synchronistic signs, books that come to you, people entering your life, or even numbers that keep reappearing. These are intuitive nudges. Once you learn to trust your intuition, you will see yourself in the world in a way you never thought possible. So this is all about, universe trying to get your attention. Maybe you asking, praying, wanting something to happen in your life, maybe asking questions that your spirit team is trying to get your attention and give you those answers. Like they say, the numbers, the repeating numbers that I talk about all the time that I've been seeing since 2009. I started seeing them in 2009 and still get them in receipts. Seeing every day, all day. Dreams, pay attention to your dreams. You could be having those um, um, premonition dreams that come forth of what's happening in your life, of what's going to happen next. So pay attention, get a dream journal, um, write down the numbers, look and see what they mean, or more importantly, think about what you were thinking in that moment when you see that number. Pay to the signs, ask a question to spirit, let your need to be known, which I feel like you've been doing that. That is the reason why you're getting all these intuitive nudges as the universe and spirit is trying to connect with you. So pay attention, get and write this stuff down so you can go back and kind of decipher, and it's going to be like a puzzle that you kind of put together and to figure out what they're trying to say to you. Because sometimes when you're not clairaudient or you're not clairvoyant, the only way that they can get your attention and try to reach out to you is through synchronistic numbers and synchronicities that happen in your life, and books that come to you, and having your answer on a billboard, or seeing it, or asking a question and the answer come in crazy ways. So that's the only way they can um, really get your attention and get you the answers to your questions, is because you may not be, clairvoyant and clairaudient, and but you are intuitive. So listen to your gut intuitive this week. It's going to be very important, and pay attention to those intuitive nudges that they are sending you. Also, we're so much, again, like the book said, we are bombarded with so much stuff going on that sometimes we lose that. Sometimes we've got so much going on emotionally and physically, and just the feeling and everything that's happening in the world can sometimes put a hinder on that. So just pay attention. Do some quiet time too. If you really want to connect, let it be known that you definitely connect with your spirit team and you are ready to receive the information that they want to give to you. Try to make that connection and let it be known to them. It says, listen. I'm not going to attempt to read it upside down. It says, you have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. That's important right there. Almost like a hint. They may be hinting to something that they really don't want to say, because people can really say, like when they say, how are you doing? And people say, okay. Sometimes that doesn't really mean they're doing okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure you've been in that particular time or point in your life when you're not really doing okay, but you say okay. Says, we've heard and listened to your requests in the past, so we're bringing you this card because someone around you needs to be heard now. They're not seeking advice. They really need to express themselves about how they're feeling and what's going on in their life. What they're seeking is an open, compassionate, and non-judgmental listener. When you're intently engaged in conversation, there's an even energy exchange where both parties can benefit. Those who are talking express what they're feeling, and just by the process of talking, they will often solve the problem or issue by themselves. Being present and listening to someone who needs your full attention will, in some cases, bring you the answers that you've been seeking for yourself. So it goes both ways. It's kind of like that receptive energy of that happens when you try not to be judgmental, but just let someone. Sometimes some people just need to vent and just let how they feel out. So try not to be judgmental, especially if they don't really ask for your advice. Now, if they ask for your advice, then it's okay to give it to them. But if they don't ask for your advice and they just want to vent and get it out, just kind of sit there and listen to them. And like the book says, more than likely they'll probably solve their own problem. They'll calm down. They'll feel like they've been heard, and maybe you will get something out of it too. Maybe you will learn something. I mean, we learn something new every day here on this planet. We're always learning. So, I mean, and maybe it's meant for you to help this person out, to be there and to be non-judgmental. So let's move on to our third card, which is a beautiful blue heart. And if you chose that, you chose nature. Let's see if I can read 9. I'm going to try to read that. It's too long. It's time to absorb the healing properties of that nature has to offer your mind, your body, your soul, your nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer. So take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors, which is great. This is a great Sunday to take a stroll in the park, in the woods, especially if you live near woods, or go down by a stream or lake or the beach. Just be in nature. This card comes up when your chi or life force is running low. This is a timely reminder that nature is beckoning you to step outdoors and to let your body absorb the healing properties that it has to offer. Spending too much time indoors disconnects you from the natural state and can often make you feel drained or lethargic. Nature welcomes you by offering the warmth of the sun, the healing and grounding properties of the earth beneath, in the wonders of nature colors that can be found in the forest, the meadows, the flowers, the mountains, the sky. Let them fill your spirit and allow them to surround and infuse you and energize your aura. Spend quiet time in the solace of your own company by the ocean, the river, the streams. Listen to the natural rhythmic music as it soothes your soul. Don't forget, you are an energetic being. That special part of you needs nourishment. So this is all about your energy, and you have all this stuff that's been bombarding you, and you have people draining your energy. So sometimes you need to really cleanse. You need to be like rebalanced and revitalized. Your energy, like, it needs to be cleared. And if you want to use sage or holy wood or something like that to cleanse, or the water to cleanse, which is great, or just being back in nature to rebalance your energy and to get back to like harmonious, or peace and joy into the body, the mind, and the soul, because of what is happening in the world. And there's so much going on that you really need to take a time out. It's almost like a time out for yourself, for your mental, for your physical, for your emotional well-being here. So go to the beach, go up to the mountains, take a day trip, go for a hike, be in nature, ground, be amongst the streams and the water and wherever you can go for that quiet and peace, and to just release. And while you're out there, release, let go, touch a tree, ground, listen to the sounds. And I miss that, because where I used to live, before I moved here, I was like on the right side of the mountains, with the woods behind me. I'm interested. Used to walk every day, and I had apple trees, and I miss talking to them, and I miss going in the woods and just listening to the quietness, what it brings to your mind and your body and your when you need it, and you just tune out the world and people, and that's me. It's totally me. So this is what's calling, what's beckoning. It's calling for you to do that, to be amongst the animals and the trees and just being in the forest. So if you live in the city, take a drive out. I know you can drive out of the city probably and go to a park or go to a reserve or go to somewhere in the mountains, in the woods, or a national park. I'm sure you live close that you could possibly do that. Or just being, if you live close to the beach or, near a lake, just to go sit and do something, just to quiet your mind and quiet the noise. Very important. Spirit is saying that's very important for you to do that for this week and any time. Not only this week, but all the time. Anytime you need a break. All right, I'm rambling on so much. I'm going to let you go, guys. Again, happy Father's Day. Wishing everyone all the best. Hope to see you soon. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.